Can you hear me? Okay. Awesome. So, yep, it looks like we're live. All right. Well, how have you been, Daniel? Oh, really? Good. Good. I actually did get a nap in today, so otherwise I'd have a really tough time functioning right now after last night. Um, no, so actually I didn't work tonight. I worked all day yesterday, basically. Um, but tonight, yeah, tonight I was pretty open. I just had dinner a while ago with my wife, and so yeah, yep, tonight it's a little easier for me. What about you? How's your evening been? Oh, cool. You seem to be pretty good at dating. Seems like you're on dates a lot. How long have you been dating? Okay, nice. That's exciting. Awesome. Well, do you want to jump into this? Okay, so yeah, 45 questions. And last time we took forever doing this. So I've gone through the review a little bit. I've kind of reviewed it, but I don't know how much time it'll actually save us. So this is probably, I mean, this will probably take us an hour or so. Moku might be able to jump on by the time we're done. Okay, well, do you want to just start off then with question two? So I would assume it's test of two proportions. I mean, what do you think on that? Okay, cool. Well, let's go on to number three. A human resources manager reported data from a recent involuntary reduction in force at her company. You are an attorney and want to determine if age discrimination was a factor. The company reported the number of employees in two groups, 40 years old or younger, and over 40 years old. They also reported the number of employees in which each group were terminated. You want to determine if both age groups were treated equally. Which hypothesis test would be most appropriate for this analysis? Well, yeah, see, I don't know. I don't think it's any of the first five. Hmm. So it might be a test of one proportion. Chi-squared, yeah, that's what I remember. It's crazy how fast you kind of forget this stuff. Um, yeah. Well, let me pull up the review real fast. Okay, you were cutting out a little bit, Daniel. I didn't really get all that. Okay. Oops, hold on. So which one are you? Yeah, let me. It's June 11th, June 27th. Okay. Let me look at our most recent one that we did. Didn't it ask? No. The chai test. Sorry, Daniel. I still can't really hear you for some reason. Yeah, I can hear you a lot better now. Oh. Well, sorry about that. Nice. So I'm just trying to go through our previous homework quizzes because I remember in one of them we had several where we had to identify what kind of hypothesis test. But you're thinking it's chi-squared. Okay, let's. Okay. Okay, sounds good. So, hey, Daniel, in one of our previous quizzes, we had this question. A marriage counselor conducts a study of couples, categorizing each of the couples as commutative or non-commutative. Among other things, the counselor wanted to see whether the percentage of those commutative couples whose marriage ended in separation or divorce was the same as the percentage of non-commutative couples. And that was a test of two proportions. And so I wonder if it's that. You're not paired. Yeah. Let's what if we go with that for right now, just so that while we still have some brain power, we can kind of just plug through this, and then if we end up getting those wrong, then we can kind of use process of elimination and try to figure it out. Okay, so I'll read question 5. A student project compared the effectiveness of two different combination locks. One of the locks turned sideways first, the other lock turned counterclockwise first, or clockwise first, other counterclockwise. They asked 25 students to participate in the study. Each student was given the combination to each lock and asked to open the locks. The time it took them to open each lock was recorded. They want to determine if one of the locks is easier to open. Which hypothesis test would be most appropriate for this analysis? That's what I was thinking. Let's go with that. Independent samples, T-confidence. Well, it says the same types of properties. And so that's where I don't, because if it were the same exact properties, then I think it would be paired, but where it's the same types of properties. Oh, okay. Well, then it might be paired. Yeah. let's go with that for this one. Okay, in a Wall Street Journal article on satisfaction with career paths, the percentage of psychology majors reporting they were satisfied with their career paths was reported. The same data was also reported for accounting majors. You decide to construct a 95% confidence interval to see if the observed difference is significant. Which confidence interval would be most appropriate for this study? So not either of the first ones, probably not paired, and probably not the second to last one. So I'm thinking it's either independent samples or confidence interval for two proportions. Would it be one proportion, even though it's two different groups? Yeah, 'cause they're trying to see if there's a difference between the two. Sorry, what were you saying? So go with the last one. Okay. Yeah, we'll try that one. I think these ones are tough. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to the math tutor tomorrow. Okay, double stuff. Yeah, yeah. So if you walk in and then you just go to the tables have different class codes on them. So you just go to the 221 table and you can just raise your hand. Unfortunately, there's usually only about one person working a shift who understands stats. But they've still been helpful for me. I mean, I've had pretty good luck and pretty good help when I've gone in there. For instance, I went in there for, oh, were you going to suggest we going together? Yeah, yeah. I'm free pretty much all morning tomorrow. Okay, let's go in at 10 o'clock then. I think that's when it opens. Um, so also our the research project. Did you see our grade? Well, we got a 90 now. Yeah, so that's up to a 90. So that's some good news. Yeah, I didn't I don't know. I didn't see any feedback, but I was kind of anticipating he would give us like a 60 because we got a 20 the first time. I thought he might like just give us some points back. So when I saw 90, I was happy with it. Even though I'm not really sure what we would have been missing other than the fact that it wasn't perfectly right when we turned it in the first time. Oh well, I'm happy with the 90. Yeah. All right, so yeah, it's good news. So question 8. Double stuff. Okay, go for it. The very top one. One sample's one sample T confidence. Let's yeah. Um, it's hard because it's like it's comparing two things, but it doesn't say that it's actually like really sampling two things. Where it's comparing it, I because I'm looking at that quiz again from the past, and one of the answers was a one sample t-test, and the other one was a confidence interval for one proportion. And it doesn't say anything from those ones about it comparing. It's just like like one of them is about the plant from the Amazon that he was trying to see if it would survive inside. I mean, he wasn't comparing it to any other plants. And so I think it's probably um, like a two proportion one. I mean, that's just what my guess would be at this point. Because I know that it seems like we've put that for a lot of them. We had paired, and then confidence interval for two, confidence interval for two. But I don't know. We can just try that for now. Okay. Question 9. Which of the following best defines the notion of the significance level of a hypothesis test? I think so. Yeah. Okay. You're right. The second one? I think you're right. Yeah, I am. Sorry. I just need to respond to a text real fast. Okay, suppose you create a 95% confidence interval for a mean. You get 10 and 20. I think you're right that it's the second one. 95% of all 95% confidence intervals actually contain the true mean. So would the mean distribution be 30? It would be 30. Okay. Sample proportions. Okay, and just so you know, these ones, we do have the resource of the review, which has 4 answers. You know, so we do have 4 different options to look at when we test the standard deviation. Does that make sense? So it's either 0.004, 0.046, 0.458, or 4.583. So it's one of those. Let's see, does it say up here? So it's the square root of p times 1 minus p over n. It's the square root of p minus 1 minus p over n. Yeah, it just equals SQRT. Uh-oh. Somehow that function didn't work for me. Okay, p. Oh, so it's p times 1 minus. Okay, so I got 0.0458. Mm-hmm. Sorry, what? Yeah. You had 2 zeros? So I think you only need one. Yeah, it should be 0.046 when it's rounded. Yeah, so 100 should be the sample size. So it should be square root of 0.3 times 1 minus 0.3 and all of that over 100. It does. Yeah. Okay, so did you get 0.046? Okay, awesome. Oh, you're fine. Okay, so the next one, do you know how to do that? Okay. So so I think I might have figured it out. Give me just a minute and we'll see. Okay. I didn't figure it. Oh wait, no, I need to put it in the applet, right? Yes. So I think I did get the z-score. Let me go back to that. I always forget where to find the access to the applet. I just wish they attached it on every single page. Oh, I've got it. Okay. 1.09. Okay, yeah, I think it's 0.138. That's also one of the options. Okay, let's see. Yeah, two proportion. I think it's a two proportions test. I could be wrong though. Let me see if I came up with any of the answers. Hey, Daniel. I just, I it sounds like you're running a race. It sounds like you're breathing really hard. Oh, gotcha. No, you're fine. Okay. Okay, awesome. Have you put it all in? Because I've got answers up until problem Yeah, just let me know and then we can double check. Which one are you on? So the type of test, I believe, is just whether or not it's different. They're just testing to see if it's different. And so for me, the X1 was 61, N1 was 1,563, X2 was 15, and then N2 was 579. Okay, so for 15, I have 0.016. Margin of error, yeah, it's just, yeah, so I just have 0.016, which I built into my spreadsheet actually before this for it to just calculate that automatically. So, yeah, and then my lower bound was negative 0.003, upper bound 0.029. 18, I have the top answer that they're equal, and then the alternative hypothesis is that they're not equal. The type of is 1.458. And then the p-value is 0.145. And then 21, I have 0.145. And 21, I have the last one. Okay, awesome. Let's move on to the next one. I think it's a chai test. Okay. Okay, that's what I got too. Okay, awesome. I think it's the fourth one down. So the null was that it's independent of age. So yeah, it would be, we have insufficient evidence to say, so you're saying the third one down? Oh, okay, right. Okay, nice, you're right. Let me read it. I don't really know. This one's tricky. Probably one. I think it's probably a one proportion. Okay, so are you going to run a one proportion? Are you running a one proportion test? Okay. Are you still there, Daniel? Okay. Okay, I agree. And then I think the null is 0.2, right? Wouldn't it be greater than? Because aren't they seeing if they perform better? Okay. Yeah, let's try to fill these in. So the lower bound, did you get 0.19? 0.19? Okay, and then 0.31 for the other one? Okay, suppose you had been in charge of designing the study. What sample size would be needed to construct a margin of error of 2% with a 95% confidence interval? Use the prior estimate of P asterisk equals 0.2 for this. Do you remember how to do this, Daniel? I know, me too. I can't remember how. I think so. I am trying out a couple things right now to see if I can. Yeah, if I can, because if I plug in some of those possible answers, then I should be able to get 2% on one of them. I'm getting a little fatigued with it being almost 10 o'clock and having such a long night. So I'm trying to just find a quick way to do this right now. Let's see. Okay, so if we change this. Hmm. Okay. Okay. So yeah, if you want to try to plug that into Excel, I couldn't hear you very well. I'm gonna go scout out the problems coming up. I am, yeah. Oh, nice. 15.367. Okay. All right, well, let me catch you up. So 29, I have this the second to last one. 30, I have the first one. 31, I have 1.768. 32, I have 0.039. 33, I have the first one. Okay, and then 34. These are a little trickier. I'm using an old Excel sheet from a couple of units ago, but I have 0.282 for the lower bound. Yeah, yep. And then 35, so it's 0.282 for 34. 35 is 0.293. Yeah. And then so I have, I think this is right, even though it's a weird number. So I have 99 for degrees of freedom. The test statistic, I have negative 2.803. And then the p-value, I have 0.006. Yeah, so we've almost got it. Hopefully these are right. So 39, based on the results of this test, what would you conclude? So with our p-value being so low, we would say we have sufficient evidence to say that the true mean is different from 0.295. So I think it's the first one. Okay, we're on to the last. This is the last, set of problems. Okay. Would it be two proportions or would it be paired? I think it might be paired because it's the same person, right? Okay, so let me go ahead and bring those over. I've got that open right now. So have you put those in? I hope it doesn't ask for the p-value because oh shoot, it does. No, it's like 2.79 to the e negative 24. Oh well, we'll see. We're so close. I'll just kind of put all these in and then submit it and see where we're at. Okay, so 40, the lower bound. Sorry, do you have this open, Daniel? Okay. Yep, okay, that's what I got. Yeah, I have no clue what the p-value is supposed to be. I'm just going to put 0. Okay, so I just submitted it, Daniel. The p-value is 0. Yep. And then 45 is the second to the last one. So we got an 86, so not too bad. So I'll tell you which ones we got wrong. Do you have all the answers so far? Okay, so you've got them done. Sorry, I can't hear you. Okay, so we had a rough start. So we missed question 2, so it's not test of two proportions. And would it be chi-squared? Okay, so we also missed 3. In 3, we put chi-squared. So I wonder if it was... Oh, you have test of two proportions for that one? Okay, yeah, I would go ahead and keep that then. Okay, 4, we also got wrong, and we had test of two proportions. Yeah, I think you might be right. Let's go with that one. Okay, 5, we got right as a paired sample t-test. 6, we got right, paired sample t-confidence interval. 7, right, it was the bottom one confidence interval for two proportions. 8, we had wrong, and I had the bottom one confidence interval for two proportions. It's the Oreos one. So do you want to do the one proportion? Or try something else? I don't know what... I know that you had some thoughts on what this would be. So which one are you going to put for 8? Sorry, I can't really hear you. Okay. All right, 9, I had a probability of type 1 error that was right. 10, third one down, which was right. 11, second one, which was right. 12, I had 30, which was wrong. Oh, you had 0.3? Oh, okay, I put 30, so you're probably right with 0.3. Okay, 13.046, 14.138, 15.016, 16 negative 0.003, 17.029, 18 the first one, Sorry, what? For 19, yep. 20 is 0.145. 21, bottom one. 22, 6.579. 23, 0.087. 24, third to the bottom. 25, bottom one. Okay, 26, 0.19. 27, 0.31. 28 was wrong. Oh, you know what? I don't know why I didn't check this. Did we check to see if that was one of the options? Hey, no, I think you're onto something though, because I put 15.376, but one of the options is 1537. So yeah, 1537, no decimal. Okay. So try 1537. Okay, 29, second to the bottom. 30, 30, the top one. 31, 1.768. 32.039. 33, top one. 34.282. 35.293. 36.99. 37, negative 2.803. 38.006. 39, the top one. 48.728. 40. So yeah, 8.728. 41 is 10.455. 42, 22.446. 43 is 40. 44 is 0. 45 is second to the bottom. How about you submit it and then we'll see where we're at. Here we go. Okay. Nice. Sorry, which one? I can't hear you. For what? One sample T. Yeah, let's just see what our score is, because if we're in the 90s, then I'm probably fine just calling it a night. And you had 1537. Wait, no, you had a point in there? Oh, no, sorry. Maybe you didn't hear me. I don't think there's supposed to be a point. I think it's just 1537. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's a point because in the review, that's one of the options is 1537. Cool. So what's the score? Okay, nice. I'm fine. We can just kind of guess on number 8, I guess. So what were you kind of thinking it is at this point? One sample T? Okay. Okay, well, I'll try that one. Okay, no, I don't. No, do you mind if you read off at least those first ones? I think everything else I've got. Okay, sorry, hold on just a second. Okay, are you sure? Okay. Okay, awesome. Thanks, Daniel. So 2 was chi-squared? Okay. Do you think that you could I don't know how you're holding your phone, but sometimes I hear you really well, sometimes I can hardly hear you. Okay, now I can hear you well. Okay. Okay. Paired samples. Okay. Okay. Last one. Okay. 8, one sample T confidence is what we're kind of thinking. Okay, that's fine. Then let's see, type 1 error, third one, second one. So I know those ones off the top of my head. What about 12? Was it 0.3? Okay. A16 negative. Okay. Okay, 22. Okay. So I think it's 1537. Okay. Yeah, I can. Okay. Awesome. Right. Okay. I'll submit it. Oh, we did. We got it 100%. Awesome. Yep, you're welcome. Thanks, Daniel. Do you need any help? Okay, so we were right, or you were right on 8. It's the one sample T confidence, and then 1537 for 28. Okay, awesome. Thanks, Daniel. Okay, well, have a good night. Thanks. We'll see ya. Bye. Bye. I am Lar.
That's all I saw.
I'm just saying I am Lar.
But hurry does that mean we have E to the C?
All right, Brady, that's it. If you're not in our bedroom with the teeth brushed in 2 minutes, then you don't get to sleep with me. You have to sleep on the front porch with the curtains. You understand me, boy? No, don't get off the toilet, Brady. That's disgusting. It's really actually nasty if you think about it. Brady, it smells in here.
It's love. Why are you being so rude? Goodbye.
Wait, I have to take my hair out.
Oh, well, I was here first. Bye-bye. There's another mirror over there.
I can see because I am alpha.
No, because I'm sitting on the box. Oh my gosh. Great sleeves. I think that no one is wearing a retainer. So we need to laugh.
Only because I'm alpha. Hey, it's cool. Okay. Bye, good night.
That can go on boats. One second.